Hello everyone, and welcome back to episode 2 of my Casual Chunkman series where me, an average player, decides to try and unlock RuneScape one chunk at a time. I'll do this by achieving different tasks and leveling up my skills as well as getting best in slot weapons so that I'm able to roll a new chunk and continue on in my adventure. So with that super lame intro out of the way, let's get right into episode 2. Alright, welcome to episode 2. I hope you enjoyed that super fun intro. Let's look at our handy dandy task list that we got going here. In the last video, if you guys missed it, definitely go and check it out. We ended up killing 3,500. Why the heck does that say big rats? I was down there long enough. 3,500 giant rats that we could cook a chocolate cake. Really fun times. In this episode, we are going to absolutely just go for it and get 80 thieving so we can pickpocket that hero and start rolling our first chunks. So with that being said, let's get right into it. This is me from the future, so just a heads up, this video is awesome and it took a lot of time to make, so please make sure to like and subscribe and just stay tuned for content. I should release episode 3 coming out next week. But with that being said, let's get right into episode 2, and I'm going to start it off with a super fast montage of me getting 50 thieving, so let's go right into it. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that super fast montage. Here is 50 thieving. Nice. Can now steal from silver stalls, crack wall saves. Okay, cool. So there is a little bit of now theory and method that I wanted to get into with how I'm going to tackle 80 thieving. So we're going to talk about that a little bit before we actually hop into the next clip. Why am I locking out? Stop recording. Okay, so there's definitely a little problem with the theory that I had. My idea was I was going to hop between the silk stall and the silver stall, and then I was able to trap all these NPCs that would be aggro to me. But for some reason, I can do this and it's fine, but if I try to stand under this guy and steal from his stall, it won't let me. Like, he just screams at me the whole time. I don't know why I can for the bakery stall and not this stall, maybe because it's a level 50 thing and not a level 5 thing, but yeah, that plan is now done. So I guess we're just going to go back to the cake stall, and we are now closing in on level 53 thieving, which is going to be awesome. We can start desert treasure now. I can start bursting, maybe get my slayer up. Congratulations, yay. Okay, so 2 more levels and we can start picking from the Ardy Knights. The reason that I've stayed at the bakery stall this entire time is that the fail rate for some of these other NPCs, especially with no like Ardoin diary or no like any equipment or anything, is really high. Like, I think I said in episode 1 I was getting slapped around by the warrior women, and it was. I've only pickpocketed them a couple times and my fail rate is basically a coin flip, so there really isn't any point in doing that. These cake stalls are actually like 19k experience an hour, which is really good. I've done these all the way to level 53 besides those like 420 silk that I got, and I'm probably just going to do this to 55 and then start with Ardy Knights, because for some reason, I don't know why, Ardy Knights have a lower fail rate than guards do, like at their base level, which makes just no sense at all. So we're going to probably just stay here for 2 more levels and then do Ardy Knights all the way to 80. And there is 54 thieving at the cake stalls, so we are just 1 level away and then we can start Ardy Knights. Also, quick shout out to Ink for the win. I'm just hanging out with him, so I don't think he even knows I'm on YouTube, but I just want to give him a shout out. He's a cool guy. We are coming pretty close to 55 thieving, so we're about to start the Ardy Knight grind. If anyone was curious, it actually took me basically 10,000 cakes to get from 5 to 55 after you minus out the the silks. So that's kind of cool. And this should be it. Nice, 55 thieving. 6. Now we're going to head over to the Ardy Knights. And we are about to get our first level up. Of course, he smacks me. But our first level at Ardy Knights, so I just have him trapped in this building over here, and he just can't go anywhere, and I don't think he despawns, so 56, there we go. That was fast. Like, the XP is now doubled. I think I was getting around 18 to 19k before, and now it's upwards of like 36k and higher. I was at 40k for a little bit too, but I think it just depends on the streak. So yeah, basically just twice as fast, and it's just going to scale as we keep leveling up, so I'm excited for this. I think it'll be a lot more AFK than the rat grind was. So you'll probably see me with 60 in the next clip, because I don't think I'll do every single level. I also might be AFKing a little bit on mobile here and there, so hopefully the next clip's of me getting 60. Alright, and we are coming up on 65 right now, if he doesn't smack me there. Oh, I'm sorry, 60, not 65. That'll hopefully be in the next clip, but there's 60. I put on the camo top now, too, to hopefully he doesn't see me as much, but going good so far. These levels are actually flying by. I'm really enjoying this, so I'll see you guys at 65 in a second. Hey guys, so it's been a while since I filmed my last clip. I actually just spending the weekend with my parents for my mom's birthday, so I couldn't record anything, but I've been playing a lot on mobile, and we just hit 70 thieving. I don't know why the last clip I tried filming myself with 70 thieving and it just looked awful. I think it got corrupted or something. But anyway, there's 70 thieving. We're still chugging along. I'll probably show you every level from now on all the way to 80. But we are doing good. Almost 350k. So I think we should hit around a mil by the end of this. But yeah, next clip will probably be me with 71. Alright, and we are coming up on 71 thieving. If this guy stops bonking me, we're about to get it. I also have a mystery box that I got from a random event, so this could be good. This could be the Mithril Scimitar or something, so we'll see about that in a second. Oh my gosh, let me get the level. But yeah, coming up on 71. Hasn't been too bad so far. Gonna keep pushing, and there it is. Yay. Oh, sweet. I can go to Sophanim now. Perfect. But this is what I'm really excited about. If this is a Mithril Scimitar, it would just be so nice. Please. I mean, it's not bad, it's just not very useful, because I could just get this from a lot of places in here, but alright, keep pushing now. So there might be some questions now, since I have these nature runes, about whether or not I have to go get 55 magic so that I can actually cast High Alchemy and, like, process the runes, I guess. I'm not going to do that right now, because my only way to really get, runes in general, is from killing other NPCs. So there is actually a rune shop in, where is it? It's over here in Port Sarim somewhere. Yeah, so right here in this chunk in Port Sarim, once I have this chunk unlocked, I will definitely go get 55 or 60 or whatever I need in magic. But until then, I just don't really see the point of me going and, like, you know, camping zombies or camping guards and just trying to get a bunch of ruins so that I can hopefully train up to 55. I feel like that's just kind of a waste of time. So you guys can voice your opinion on it too, but I feel like for this series, I'm obviously doing this in a more casual way. I'm just going to wait till I get a ruin shop and then I can process some of these ruins, because I think that just makes more sense of me just, you know, waiting to get the ruins. And then in this chunk up here, I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's one of these two. There's a bunch of, like, moss giants too, so that I could just AFK, like, fire strike on. I think that's what it's called, right? Yeah, fire strike. So I think that's what I'm gonna do in terms of these ruins. I'm definitely not just gonna camp NPCs and hope I get, you know, 200,000 mine ruins. But yeah, just a little bit of answering that in case anyone was wondering what I was gonna do with that. So yeah, we're waiting for the rune shop. 72 agility. Oh my god, guys, I'm literally shaking. We just got Rocky. Oh my god. 72 thieving. Not even, oh, I literally can't even film the clip. I just turned on my recorder. I'm freaking out. I literally am just doing this. I was actually looking at my other account on the side while I was, oh my god. I've never had this pet before. I've actually only had one skilling pet before, and it was Tangleroot, and this is one of my favorite skilling pets. So this is, wow, I'm freaking out. Of course we get him too. That is awesome. Oh my god. Oh, I'm freaking out. Alright, I'll see you guys with the Bodhi number in a second, but wow. Okay, I'm sorry. I need to end the clip. I can barely talk. Okay, so I've calmed down a little bit since filming that clip and getting the pet. Still absolutely insane. I'm so happy about that, but let's talk. Mizuti says, is there much competition between you, raccoons, and the magpies? Magpies have nothing on us. They're just interested in shinies. Us raccoons have a finer taste. We can see the value in anything, whether it shines or not. Alright, whatever you say, I guess, on that one. But I guess we don't have to worry about whether or not we were going to go for the skilling pet, because we just got it. And that is actually so cool. I am, like, I'm still at a loss for words, but that is awesome. So now we have the Rocky pet, and I guess the first skill that we've ever trained that has, you know, the ability to get a pet, we have. So we're 1 for 1 on that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to make another clip when I'm actually calm and can say stuff, but still awesome. I'm really glad I got this. That is so cool. I'll see you guys with 73 thieving. Alright, we just got a, what's this, the Evil Bob random event. Let's see if we get some fishing XP from this. I think it gets you to, like, level 10 or something ridiculous. Doesn't it give you, like, a ton of fishing experience? Oh, level 7. Okay, nice though. Sweet. Guppies, what the heck? Alright. Hey, the Bodhi number, yay. Not gonna make a joke out of it. Let's get 74. And with this pickpocket, we are about to get a big one. 75 thieving. That's sweet. What do we get from this? Gem stalls and... Oh, gnomes is 75? I thought it was 85 for some reason. Okay, nice. So we got 5 to go. I'm just restocking on food right now. I missed 74. I was just doing it when on mobile, but I don't think you guys care. So 5 left. I also just realized, I don't know why. I think I was just watching YouTube videos. I did not grab the Iron Man, the hardcore Iron Man armor when I was in Lumbridge, and that was not intentional, but I'm glad that I didn't. I ditched all the tutorial island stuff too because I just wanted to have a fresh start. So if there's any questions about why I don't have that armor or any tutorial islands, I guess I never talked about it, but I didn't want to bring anything here besides stuff that I acquired in this chunk. So that's why. Another thing too, I just realized I haven't gotten a pet in like legitimately like 2 years, I think, of playing this game. And I've played on, I think I have 3 different accounts that I play on regularly that do a lot of things where I could acquire a pet. And then I make this frickin' series and I've played this account for like 2 days and I get a Rocky pet at 72 thieving. So if that's not content creator streamer luck, I don't know what is, but I'm still so psyched I got this pet. I just logged in this morning and I was like, wow. Hey there, little buddy. I'll see you guys at 76 though, in the next clip. Here is 76 thieving. 4 to go. I'll see you with 77. Super random, but shout out to these guys. I was just on this world and I was trying to get my channel name out there a little bit more, and they're all watching it right now, so I appreciate it, guys. It's Bradley Leeds is one of them, and then look at these guys, the absolute boys. I really appreciate it, guys. Any support is super awesome. This is one of my first videos, so shout out to these guys. You guys are the man. Or man or women. I honestly really appreciate it though. Probably men because it's RuneScape, but I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to like and subscribe like they said. Another clip without a level, but I just wanted to reiterate stuff like this. Like, shout out to LikeEmChunky. This stuff really makes my day, seeing you guys message me like this. Like, it's just so nice to get some feedback, especially when it's positive. So I seriously appreciate this. Thank you. My private is always on if anyone wants to message me or just wants to interact with me in game. World 340 is the world that I'm always on, and then obviously LikeEmChunky is my name. But just wanted to give you a shout out again. I think you were in the bank with me, but you were awesome. I really appreciate the kind words. It means a lot. Alright, back to the leveling though, and we are about to get 77. 3 left. We're also rocking our full camo now. We only need one more random event to complete that, or the zombie set. So another little small thing, but I really like enjoying the random event. I really like completing the random events. And now we are coming up on 78 thieving. I think it's just one more. Nope, one more. There it is. Whew. 2 more levels to go and we can start rolling some chunks. We're also almost at 1 million cash stacks, so you'll either see that in the next clip or before we finish with all this, but going good. 2 more levels. Today is going to be an awesome day here with this click. 79 thieving. We are so close. Let's go. So just 1 more level and then we can start rolling new chunks. We are so close, guys. I'll see you with 80 in the next clip. This is probably the biggest milestone on this account so far. We are 1 pickpocket away from 80 thieving and completing our first chunk on the 1 chunk at a time casual chunk, man. The culmination of all of our efforts have led up to this moment, and I thought there was no better place to get it than where this all started, where we picked our first cake, where we traded this baker after killing 3,500 giant rats with an iron mace and cooking all the meats so that we could make a chocolate cake. Now we are here again to get the last requirement to leave our chunk. Boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, let's do it. 80 thieving on the casual chunk, man, has been achieved. We can now pickpocket heroes and roll our first chunk. This took me 32,000 pickpockets and 7 days of playing 7 hours a day to get done. So just for that, let's look at this. Yeah, 2 days, 22 hours for a total of 70 hours. I made this account 10 days ago and I've been playing it 7 hours a day since then. So please, I'm trying to get this series going. Drop a like, drop a subscription, comment. I'm so happy we got this done. Let's go pickpocket a hero and roll some chunks. The first chunks ever. This whole grind leads up to this. Will we get it on the first try? Of course not. Come here, buddy. I just need one pickpocket. Don't worry about that. Nope, nothing to see here. Just one pickpocket. Pickpocket him, dude. Yes, that is an elite task in the Ardoyne area also. Wow. There we go. And with that, let's roll some chunks. Kind of anticlimactic, but I literally cannot open up the the chunk picker for my actual map, so I think I'm gonna have to try and make a new one. I don't know what is. It's been spinning like this for like 10 minutes now, and I just don't know what's happening because everything else is working on my computer. So, if the map looks different at all, that is why, because I literally cannot open this. Wow, it has been some time since I've looked at this chunk picker before, or since I've looked at this chunk picker, and we are done with this first chunk, the Ardoyne chunk. Some people might be asking, wait, don't you have to go get a steel longsword and a steel full-helm? And to that I say, no, I choose that I'm not going to do that actually, because I don't want to, and I don't really want to flinch those guys for 2 hours just to get a pretty crappy upgrade at my best in slot weapon. The Iron Mace is honestly too nostalgic for me right now for me to even consider getting rid of it, so I'm just not going to do that. This is kind of where the casual chunk man rules come in, because like, do I really have to go flinch paladins for a couple hours? And the answer in my eyes is no. I think you guys would rather see me pick a chunk and get into some more content, so we're going to do that instead. I can come back and kill it eventually if you guys really want me to, but I'm not going to kill it right now because that is lame. But let's go over some of the chunks that we can actually roll. So now that this chunk is unlocked, for those who aren't aware of the chunk man rules, every chunk that is adjacent to my unlocked chunks are rollable. Not diagonally, but in these like four, you guys can see it. It's kind of like a plus sign. So with all these two, there's different tasks that have to be done. I believe some of these are just kind of free real estate, Slade Brothers says, because let's see if it even. Some of these I think don't have any tasks at all. Like, I don't know how there'd be any tasks in this chunk. This chunk thing? Yeah, see, no tasks. So that one, if we roll it, would be free real estate. I could just roll another chunk right away. This one, same thing. I believe that this one is the wood cutting grind. Oh, I thought we could wood cut in this chunk. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. So we'd have to wield the black weapon. There's a black scimitar in the castle, which is also why I'm just not so keen on getting the steel longsword, because we literally can get a black scimitar one chunk over. So this is the chunk that I want the most, because like you just saw, we could get access to wood cutting, so we can chop, burn, and start fletching, which is awesome. I feel like on every new account, for some reason, I'm just immediately drawn to wood cutting and burning logs. I'm like, me must cut, me must burn. But this is the one I want the most. I think it would also just be nice to have both Ardoyne chunks unlocked. We also start getting closer to Plague City and things, so that'd be cool. This top one, we'd have to go get 60 cooking, which I just would really prefer not to do right after doing the giant rat grind. I think we need it for a curry. I'm not sure what's going on with Source Chunk right now. It seems like it's moving slow, but we'd have to cook a curry, which is 60. The only good side about this is we wouldn't have to go back to giant rats, because we'd actually be able to cook stews, I believe, once we get up here, which is like, I think it's 5 times the XP of rat meat, so it wouldn't be too bad. It would just take me a while, and I'd rather do other content besides cooking. With that, though, I think that is everything covered. Oh, wait, no, it is totally not. So since this is also something I have to mention, this right here, I don't know if you can see my cursor, is a dock where there's a boat that takes me to 2 locations. One of them is Brimhaven. So this chunk, oh, sorry, wrong thing. This chunk is also technically rollable because I have access to it through this boat. The other location it takes me to is over here, and that is Rimington. Since there is that guy there, you can pay 30 coins to take it to either of these. These are both technically rollable. I think I'm going to make some rule changes about charter ships, though. Well, we can touch that when we get there. I just don't think I'm going to make every charter ship unlockable. I might make it where, I start out as picking one that's unlockable, and then every time I, roll, maybe 5 chunks, or we'll make a rule out of that later. I just don't think it's fair to have a charter ship unlock, half the game for me, basically. So, with that, though, I think that covers everything. We're really wanting this first chunk. These two are both free real estate. I don't think there's anything major in either of these chunks either, but wow. This is the first. Wait, why is it not letting me pick a chunk? Pick the chunk, man. Wait, hold on. I need to figure out what just happened. It's not letting me pick a chunk. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not letting me just pick a chunk, so I'm just gonna press this and see if it... Oh, it does work. Okay. Wow. So our first unlock... What is this? Our first unlock is Brimhaven. So, yeah, I just wanted to make sure that... I don't know why it says random start. I think this is just pick chunk. So, with this unlocked, let's go take the ferry, or the... I guess it's just a ship over there, and see what exactly is going on over there. We are about to take our first steps out of the Ardoin chunk and head over to Brimhaven. Let's do it. There's the proof that I haven't unlocked this chunk yet, or that I haven't been to this chunk yet. Can I, like, press this? Can I? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now everything is light. But yeah, there's Jolly R's. We've never been here. I looked at what we have to do in this just chunk, and it's not a lot. There's some farming patches over here that I can eventually, I guess, use. These things don't really drop anything useful for me. He goes to Shiloh. With that, though, there's only a couple things. There's 2 diary tasks I need to do. One of them is taking the boat back to Ardoin, and the other one is picking up 5 seaweed from somewhere on Karamsha, I guess. So, where are the charter ship people? We're gonna go over here, and we have to buy a Tyrus helm too, so we'll get that out of the way. Come here, buddy. I also want to see, do they guys sell? Okay, so I want to see if this works. Let's buy a 5 seaweed and the Tyrus helm. First of all, absolutely balling with this thing. Come on. That is actually awesome. But I want to see if I can just drop 5 seaweed and pick it up, and then it's like, yeah, by the way, the task is done. Oop, jeez. Yep, it totally does. That's awesome. Okay, so we can get this task done. There it is, and then we'll get the other one done, and then that is it for this chunk. So I'll have to explain the charter ship rules before we roll the next chunk, but basically, I think all I'm going to do is just unlock one of them and not all of them, but I'll explain it in the next clip. Not Remington, jeez, go back to Ardoin. And there should be, yep, there is the other easy task, and we are officially done with everything in that chunk. So let's just go ahead and roll another one, I think, yeah. Okay, so since we unlocked the charter ship, this is what I wanted to talk about. This charter ship can take me to so many places, and I don't think that's fair. So I'm going to do it as I get to choose one place that I could potentially unlock, and then maybe after I have, if you see in the bottom left, it says unlock chunks 2, maybe after I get like 10 total unlocked chunks, I'll just make it so that I can use all of them. But for now, I'm just going to make it 1 because I think this is the best way for content. I think it's just more fair this way. So for that, I'm going to choose the Catherby port to make unlockable. And there could be a lot of stuff that comes from this because there's yew trees right here. And that is going to be a fun but long grind to get done. So we are going to make this rollable. With that being said, everything else stays the same. I still would really like to get this number 1 chunk. Let's pick another chunk. Oh my, and that is Catherby unlocked. We got it. That is really nice, actually. That opens a lot of stuff for us once we get an axe, I believe. So yeah, let's go check that chunk out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, but that is going to be the end of episode 2. And I know, you guys are probably like, Chunky, we're picking all these chunks now. Why are we cutting off the video? And I'm sorry, but it has to be done. If all these episodes were 30 minutes long, I don't think anyone would watch it all the way through. For those of you who did finish this episode with me, though, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me with the algorithm, and it's just a click of a button for you guys, but it really means the world to me. I also love reading your guys' comments, seeing how you guys have feedback in the series, especially in this video. There's people in the community that actually reached out to me or PM'd me or saw me in game, and that stuff is awesome. It seriously does make my day. So as always, my private will be on LikeEmChunky. Always in World 340, hovering around in different areas. So, well, not really different areas, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. So come find me in game if you want to mess with me. We're going to start off episode 3 by checking out that Catherby chunk that we just rolled. It should be released by next Thursday or a little bit earlier, honestly. I have some clips lined up for it, so we'll see. But just be on the lookout for that. I just again wanted to say that I appreciate you guys for coming this far with me. These are the stats that we're finishing off episode 2 with. The only big difference here is the 80 thieving. We did hit 10 fishing though, actually, from 2 of those random events, which is kind of nice. As far as playtime, I think I mentioned this, but this is higher now, but don't pay attention to that. We ended off with about 70 hours of playtime for these 2 episodes to get out of our first chunk, and I have been grinding for you guys, so basically 7 hours a day playing. So just for that, please drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one.